Hi guys, coming on Geek Guy right here. Welcome back to the channel. I want to say thank you to everybody that has watched my latest live stream video I did on here on the weekend, building parts of my Megazord that I'm getting from the Fan Home Company. I've got another parcel turned up in the next few weeks. Hopefully I'll be able to continue doing the parts that I couldn't do to start off because there was one issue missing out of the latest one I had, which was issue 59. So that's going to be turning up in this post, and then I'll be able to start continuing to build the Triceratops. No, it's not. The Tyrannosaurus Zord up as much as I can by the look on it. So yeah, hopefully be able to get that sorted, and I'll be doing another live stream on the Megazord build next weekend. In this one, I'm doing a review of some more Power Rangers collection that I've managed to get a hold of. I went to Birmingham Comic Con, Midlands Comic Con in July on the 12th and the 13th. Both my birthdays, on Saturday and the Sunday. I went round on the 12th in cosplay as the Green Psycho Ranger, and then I went as my normal self on the 13th to get photos with some of the guests that were there that were nothing to do with Power Rangers, and to buy a couple of things that I wanted to try and get to complete my collections. Whilst we were there, my friend met us there, and he had a bit of a walk around before we got there, and he spotted a store, and he spotted a figure on there, and he took me to it. Unfortunately, it had gone. He couldn't remember what it was, but unfortunately, it sold, and it was to do with the Power Rangers. And then we were looking through as the bric-a-brac box, or the odds and bobs box, and I came across a old Power Rangers 1994 figure. I've never owned all of the Power Rangers 1994 figures. The only thing that I did actually own for myself was actually the Green Dragon Dagger. My brother, I brought him for birthdays and Christmas the Power Rangers Season 2 Thunderzords. And obviously the White Ranger came with the White Tiger Zord. So we had all them and had to play about. Obviously we had the Morpher as well. We had the gun to go with it. But I didn't really collect any other stuff. I just stopped collecting them then. They were getting far in between, and I couldn't really afford them at the time. But anyway, went to Birmingham Comic Con last month, July, and came across, as I said, a Power Rangers figure. Now, I didn't have the money on me at the time because I knew I was going up on again on the 13th, which is when I was going to spend my money to buy the stuff. So I was carrying around a Power Ranger suit and other stuff. So came across it, and my friend very kindly brought it for me, but I gave him the money back. And the figure I got is Babu. I got Babu. Now, I know he's incomplete. I know he's bust because there's a thing on his missing, and that's broken off there. And also as well, there's a snap on here as well. So played with. Obviously no box, nothing else, no weapons. But yeah, I mean, apart from that, he's had the love. He's been played with quite a few times, been beaten up, thrown around, probably in that lot. But this is the Power Rangers 1994 Bandai figure that they brought out for Abu, and the detail on it is pretty good. It really is good. Bandai did do pretty well with these. You got his little gold things, which I believe is his watches, his car, whatever. I don't know exactly what they are, but they're on this suit anyway. Not much manipulation. Obviously, you know, you got the head that turns, got the arm that comes up and down, nothing else moves. You got this one that comes up and down. No idea what is in that position for. Again, not too sure, but I know there was something on here that's meant to be on here. Not too sure if he has meant to have had a weapon. I don't know. Also as well, his body turns very, very slightly. His leg comes up. This one is very stiff by looking at it. So that one doesn't move that much. I'm not going to move it too far in case it breaks. But I mean, I've got Squat, and I said I was going to try and find Babu. Now I have Babu. So I have Squat and Babu from the 1994 Power Rangers Seavers of season 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, so that's that. That's that one. That's Babu. And I also said that I will. So I got a spot on my glasses. I apologise, guys. I also did say I will try and see if I can find some more of the Lightning Collection figures that I want to try and complete the sets for. Bad guys, good guys, Zords, whatever, weapons, helmets, whatever. And I went on to Amazon last month. No, it wasn't last month. I went to Amazon last week, and I came across a figure. As I said, never owned any of the other Power Ranger figures at all, apart from the Zords. And I come across this figure. Now, I don't know how long it would have took me to find this, but I managed to find it on Amazon. And I had to get it. I managed to get Finster. I finally have a Finster. Brilliant, really is. It turned up the other day. So let's open him up and have a look at him, shall we? Now, if you're a regular, you know that I'm an in-box displayer. And when these come out of the boxes, they're coming out for the first time ever and for the last time ever. Because, yeah, I don't keep my figures outside the boxes if I can help it. That way it doesn't don't get dusty, the colours and the figures don't change. So it's got quite a few nicks and knacks in here. So I'm going to try and get some of these out. Now, I know some of you have probably already seen the reviews for the Power Rangers Lightning Collections, but I'm giving my reviews on them, what I think about them. So everybody has their own little reviews. Everyone has their own little thoughts about them. So yeah, here we go. Right. Okay, just get that out of there. That's a little bit from there. Now, as everybody knows, every Lightning Collection figure comes with accessories. And if I get... Come on. So, there you go. That's Finster out. Now, as I said, everybody knows that they come with accessories. I'm not going to get all the accessories out because they're probably going to be paying the bum to get back in. But as we know, Finster is the monster maker. He is the scientist behind all of Rita's monsters and the putties. And you get the stuff like this. So you have the putty mold. You've got a putty in there that he's making up. And you got these here. So those are the device molds with the putty. He has the two putties down here that has the balls on the end, like that big hammer. Had the rolling pin to help him roll out the putty. He has this as well for his shaping when he's making them. The necklace that goes around him. Everybody knows 2 hands, 2 sets of hands, and can't remember what that is. It's a little thing here. Look, just there. I can't remember what that is. Could be his device that he. That could be the thing he uses. That could be the tool he uses when he's moulding them and he's shaping them, everything else. So that's that. So I reckon they've been a bit of a pain in the backside to get in and out, so I've left them in there. But here we are, guys. Here's Finster. Here's Finster. I've always wanted to get a Finster, to be honest, because I don't think... When Bandai made the figures, I don't think they made loads of the bad guys, which I think is a bit unfair, personally, myself. But yeah, I mean, they do pretty well on these. I mean, the details on him are fantastic, look. Absolutely fantastic. Really, he's got glasses on there and everything else. Let's check his movement. So obviously he's not going to be able to do too much. He can left look, left right, look down a little bit. He can't look up. That's as far as he can go. His mouth moves. So you can, if you're doing a stop motion, you move around, you can, have him talking a little bit. So yeah, so you can have him talking. His arms, not much movement on the arm. Both come up. So we'll talk, obviously we've got the shoulder pads here. That's in a permanent position, so it's there all the time. Move around. Yep, still doing that. Obviously the hands move as well. And obviously this can move as well. And this one as well on this side. So yeah, his torso's not going to move as much. So obviously he's got the apron on. But he can slightly move. Oh, it's detached. Okay. So I thought that was going to be one piece, but it's not. It's two separate pieces. So he can turn left and right. Okay. His legs. His legs can come all the way out. He can do the splits. Sort of. Now it makes you think. Would they have done, if they wanted to, a Finster as a martial artist, where he actually gets to fight the Power Rangers and did martial arts? That'd been rather funny, that would have, I reckon. Finster doing martial arts. Yeah, that would have been funny. Okay, so we got the leg turn here for the top half. We have the knee joint that moves there, and obviously the foot as well goes back and forth. There's like this as well. So yeah, I mean, it's not a bad looking figure. I do like Finster. Finster's one of the cooler bad guys, I think. He's underestimated. Don't underestimate Finster. He's got a brain in his head and he's very, very clever. I don't think Rita would agree with that. So that's Finster. I've never owned one. I'm so happy I managed to get it. That's another bad guy towards the collection. Now all I've got to do now is get hold of Lord Zed, and I've got to get a hold of Golda, and I've got to get a hold of obviously Rita Repulsa as the Lightning collections. I'm still trying to find them. Looking on eBay, Amazon, I'm looking everywhere to see if I can find them. So I want to try and get the bits and bobs. Now, the things that are on there go in here, so you can have them hanging on him. But they're going to stay in there, and this is the first time and last time he's coming out. So there we are, guys. There's Finster. A bit of a period time. Here we go, look, all the way around. Lovely looking figure. Lovely looking figure. Let's put him back in here. Come on. There's that. Let's put that back in there. So that's one bit in there we are. Okay, so that's my two 1994 bad guys, if you want to call them that way. But obviously Babu is the 1994 figure, and Finster is the 2000 century figure, or 2000 figure from Hasbro. I have got some other things that I do want to show you as well. I thought I'd put some other stuff in here, and this one is a pop vinyl, obviously from the Power Rangers. Now these haven't long came out. Get my words right around. These haven't long came out. And I said to myself, do I collect them? Do I not collect them? I thought, you know what, I'm going to collect them. I was not too sure if I'm going to collect the other parts of the set yet. And what I'm on about is the 1995 Power Rangers movie pop vinyls. And as you see, I've got Ivan Ooze. Now you can get the others on here. and they have got the logos on the chest from the Power Rangers movie. The one I'm thinking about getting at the moment still is the Ninja Sword. These I'm not too sure on yet. I don't know if I will get these because I already have the Power Rangers in their suits from the other sets of pop vinyls. Now, I know some out there that do collect all the sets from different things. I understand that. But I don't know. I'm one of the ones that likes to collect one figure. Doesn't matter if it's from 1982 and they bring it back out again in 1988 as a different set. I always like to try and keep one figure of one thing. Doesn't matter what it is. But anyway, that's me. And I know there's some out there that do collect everything from every set, which fine with me. You know, if that's what you want to do, go for it. You know, here we go. Now, obviously, he's not going to do much. It's only a pop vinyl, but there we are. There's Ivan Ooze. I'm checking the battery on my mic. Sometimes they die. There's Ivan Ooze. Now he's got his lightning effect, or whatever you want to call it, his transmat effect on his hands. And obviously, you can't do much. You can turn left and right with his head. But the detail on him, fantastic. They've got his emblem on his chest. Got everything. Absolutely fantastic. I do like the pop vinyls. I really do. I do like the pop vinyls. As I said, do I collect the others? The Power Ranger vinyls? I don't know. I don't know yet. I'm still on about it. I'm not too sure yet. But yeah, I do like this. I do like this. Now, I am going to see if I can try and find Ivan Ooze as a Lightning Collection figure, because he's only been released in that set, I believe, unless I am missing something and they did bring him out after the movie of when Bandai owned the figures. So I'm not too sure. I'm going to have to look around so I can find it. Right, on to two of the main things I wanted to show you on this video. As I said, my brother owned the Power Rangers Thunder Zords from season 2 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And that is all we owned. That's all he had. That's all we had. As well as the Dragon Dagger, the Morpher and the gun, and one White Ranger from the Tiger Zord. Didn't have anything else. I tried to get a hold of the first season 1 Zords from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but they were too expensive. Back then, they were expensive. Now it's pennies if you look at it back then. And we all know that Bandai sold the rights onto Hasbro. Hasbro had it for a while, did the Lightning Collection, made the Zords, did bits and bobs from different seasons of Power Rangers in waves, which I don't know why they did that. And then Hasbro then sold the rights onto the new toy makers, Playmates. Playmates then brought all the other stuff out. And I said to myself, do or don't I? Do I start collecting the figures or the toys from Playmates? As I said, I went to Birmingham last weekend. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. Can't remember. No, it wasn't last weekend. A couple of days ago. My mind's terrible. And I went up basically to get the comic book, Power Rangers Prime comic book. I'm reading that. That's what I went up for. And when I went into Forbidden Planet, which is in Birmingham, went round, had a look. One of the guys recognised me, comes on and says, I don't know if you know this, he says, or you're interested, he says, but we've had the new sets in for the Power Rangers. And I said, the one from Playmates? He says, yeah. I says, all right, okay. And he showed me where they were. Went round, and yeah, they had a few. They had got the Zords, they've got the flip head Morphin Rangers, they had putties, they had Rita Repulsor, Goldar. So they had a few. They had the morpher and they had the gun. Now, I know these are toys, as in toys. I sent a review on everything from Playmates when other YouTubers like myself put videos up like this. And they showed everything. The gun, the morpher, toys, Zords. And when I saw the morpher, I mean, this is my personal opinion, so no offense to anybody else out there at all. So no hate messages down here. This is my personal offense, my personal review. I don't like the morpher. I'm not keen on it. It's too blocky. It's blocky, very, very chunky. And behind the morpher, you've got the belt clip when it fits onto the front of the belt of the Ranger suit. That's on there permanently all the time. You can't take that off. And when you lift up the handle at the back of the morpher so you can hold it in here, put your hands over it, you can't get your fingers. As I said, I know the toys are made for children, so children have smaller hands than we do. And I ain't got big hands anyway. But you still can't get your hands or your fingers underneath that morpher to hold it like this, as you would do for the Rangers when they're morpher like this. Also as well, the buttons are on top of the morpher here, not here where the red button is. There is no red button. There is no red button on the side of the morpher. They haven't painted a red button. But the morpher time is on here. Also as well, we're getting the 5 coins with it. But there is 2 secret sounds on that one morpher, which is the Green Ranger and White Ranger's morph. We know for a fact now then we are definitely getting the Green and White Ranger with the coins. It could be the Green Dragon Dagger with the coin and Saba with the White Ranger coin. And we know we're definitely getting the White Ranger flip head. You know that for a fact. I know that's coming out. Because they wouldn't put the sound effects in that one morpher. One other slight problem. Tommy's morpher wasn't grey. It was gold plate. Had the gold on it. I don't know why they've done that. I really don't. I mean, as I said, I'm not too keen on it, so that's one thing I won't be getting. I've already got the Legacy morpher for Green and White Ranger and the 5 core, so I'm happy with that. I've got the Legacy morphers already for both, for all 6 of the coins. I've still got to get a hold of the Legacy Blaster. I want to get hold of that. I'm trying to find the Legacy Saber as well so I can have the set. Because I've got the Legacy communicators as well for both. Or for 6 Rangers, if you want to say it that way. Now, we know for a fact at some point they're going to bring out the Dragon Zord for Playmates. I have the Legacy version of Dragon Zord. I also know for a fact they're going to bring out the White Tiger Zord. I have the Legacy Tiger Zord. So those 2 I won't be getting because I've already got them. One I never had was the Mighty Morphin's first Megazord. Now I've looked at the Legacy prices and they're going for 300, 400, 500, 600, 700 pounds each for the MMPR Season 1 Legacy Bandai Legacy Zord. Megazord. I ain't got that kind of money. I really haven't. I would love to get it, but I wouldn't be able to eat for a month. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be getting that. But I did say to myself, okay, if I can't get that, I'm going to get the Zords for Playmates. And here we are, guys. I have managed to pick up 2 of the 5 the other day. The Mastodon and the T-Rex Zords. These haven't been opened yet. But there we are. So good, so it doesn't shine that. So there it is. Now, I know for a fact that when Bandai brought them out, they brought out the 5-core in one box. Playmates have been a bit crafty and bringing them out singly. But I know for a fact that I think some of these are a bit bigger than what they were originally when Bandai brought them out. So, I mean, yeah, the box is unbelievable. I do like the design of the box. It's fantastic. You've got the 5-core Rangers down here. It'd be brilliant if they had them in the morphing order. And then obviously the 5 Rangers here, and then the logo at the top. And then that on the back telling you. And a little bit of a story this side. And then obviously the Zords there, and then you combine them together. Everything else. But underneath there, it says the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers are 5 ordinary teens chosen to receive amazing abilities that summon the spirits of the mighty dinosaurs and morph into incredible Power Rangers when evil aliens loom large. The dinosaurs combine to form an even more colossal battle machine, the Megazord. Now, as I said, these are going to be what I'm going to be collecting from Playmates, and these are the first time these have been out. These are going to be out. So let's open this up and let's have a look, shall we? Going to be off camera for a few seconds with the what's it. So let's have a look. Here we go. Now, apparently, these are meant to be really, really, really well packaged, because obviously you get some people that have sticky fingers, putting it politely. But yeah. Also, as well as I was saying, they had the blasters, the Power Blaster. Now, the Power Blaster, when Bandai brought it out, it had a couple of effects. It only had a couple of effects. The swooping sound when you press the button, you go ching, 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 and then the gun effect when you shoot it. With Playmates version, it has the theme tune with the circuits. It has has maybe 1 or 2 shooting sounds. Also has the theme tune of the Power Rangers. Also talking in it as well when you press the button, which I don't get. I really don't. And my dog's just jumped. If you heard that, there was a jump, and I don't know why she jumped. So anyway, here we go. Looking so good. This is what it looks like. It's virtually outside. So let's have a look, see if I can get into this. Now, these have got ties on the back, which obviously stops them from falling out, which then I will be replacing the ties with some other cable ties as well. Once you tie up, or zip cord ties, whatever. So yeah, I'll be replacing them at some point. All right. Let's see if I can. Let's get that one out of there. There's a plastic one on his head. Plastic one round by his foot. As I said, I'm going to be placing these if it doesn't sit in here properly. Another one by his tail. There we go. Any more? No, I think that's it. Is he ready to come out? a lot of noise, a lot of plastic. Now, as I said, I've started building the Power Rangers Megazord from home base. Sorry, not home base, fan home. What did I say home base for? Home base is a store. So yeah, but yeah, that's going to be a big one. It's about 2 foot tall. That is. Right. Here we go. Here we go. Right, it's making it. Oh, here comes the clicky, 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 clicky. Into there. Clicky, 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 clicky. Right, I gotta. Now, this is going to be a bit of a pain in the bum to get back in to the. Bit of a pain in the bum to get back in the box, I think. But here we go, guys. Here we go. There is the T-Rex sword. Now, as I said, this is going to be a pain to get back in the box. It really is, because it is in a position where I don't think I'm going to be able to copy unless I try and find it, get the face of the box. So, the clicky clickies are here on the feet, on the legs, and the knee joints. Tail here. I think this tail I mean, as I said, I've never had the toy versions of the Zords before. This is the first time. But yeah, this is this is very, very light. Very, very, very light. I'd probably guess within a few days, few weeks, months, constant use, I reckon this would break pretty easily. These are my own personal little things that I've said, that are my own reviews. The other thing as well, as I said, this tail, I think that tail is too far down, because it's meant to stand up. I've got it in my hand, but it stands up. Not look too bad, but is the tail going to get in the way when it does stand up properly? I don't know. Anyway, parts and bits and bobs is the other thing, as everybody knows. These only move here. This doesn't move. This elbow joint does not move. I would have thought that would have moved, but it's not. That's a solid unit, which makes it different. Makes it difficult to do anything. Obviously, we've got the clips on here for where the Mastodon clips on. So obviously, his arms come up here like this. This would then come up round to here, clip onto there somehow. Don't know how. Be on top, be on the Mastodon probably. It's got a clip here, look, and then obviously the clips here for the Mastodon come on there as well. But then obviously you've got this bit that happens. So this pulls down, that goes in, and then there's the Megazord head, which is completely identical to everything else. Let's see now if I can get this back up on here. There we go. And there's that. Come on. You're gonna, I can click back into place. You can't stay like that. You've got to click in. Come on. That. There we go. There we are. A little bit of a force, not too much, but a bit more of a force. Now, obviously, here. Now, I know for a fact that there are 2 weapons missing here, but he's got his laser shooters inside his mouth, so that's missing off there. So yeah, I mean, is it complete? Is it? To me, I think there's something missing. It looks too plain. I'm not too sure. Now, if anybody else can see it or see what I think it looks a bit too plain, and I don't know what's what. I don't know. It's probably just me. But anyway, that's the Tyrannosaurus. Obviously, you got these bits here that clip onto the saber-tooth tiger and the Triceratops Zords, and they go into tank mode and obviously into dinosaur mode, into Megazord mode. So that's that. Right. As I said, fun time. Let's see if I can mimic this, which I can probably seriously doubt. I might have to do this off camera if I need to, because it's going to take me a bit of time to get that back in there. Right, so that's the T-Rex Zord. Let's now have a look at the Mastodon. Seeing the time on there. Not doing too bad, really. I have got some other reviews coming up of a couple of other things that I brought that aren't Power Ranger related. So yeah, we'll have a look at them on another review in the next few days. There you go. Right, here we are. So here's the Mastodon. Also, it comes with the Power Sword. There we go. Now, I don't know what it comes with the Power Sword. Drop the manual. I would have thought they would have put the Power Sword with the T-Rex. I don't know. Right, we're not really going to have a see about the Power Sword. It's just in there. Main thing is the Zords. So let's have a look. The Mastodon Zord. Guessing that's all the pieces done. Oh, no, there is one more at the end of his trunk. Under the trunk. If I can get the scissors under there. Right, I think that's it. I think now that's it. Let's have a look. Is this something else? Or is it just getting caught? I think it's just getting caught. That's busted on there. Why is the sellotape? Sellotape inside the box. Underneath here, I just found a chunk of sellotape, and I found the reason why. I ain't done that. Look, I ain't done that. We have another clip here, being how hidden by the sellotape. Untie it. And another one round by the feet, the back end. His hind legs. Alright, I think that could be it now. This is, I'm not joking, this is difficult to get out of here. I thought the T-Rex was difficult. That was difficult to get out. Now, as I said, this wasn't me. It's busted. And I reckon they went in, the bust, and they sellotaped it. They should have done another mould. That's different. That's not, yeah. Not happy with that. Oh, go on then. Alright, here we are. The Mastodon. I can see a problem with this already. Hard to see on camera. Back half of the Mastodon, as we all know, Mastodon is black all over. The head's grey. Don't know if it's done like that on purpose, but the head of the Mastodon is grey. It's meant to be black. That's a miscolour. It's a darkish grey, but it's meant to be black. So that's one thing. Not too fussed, but that's just one thing. I don't know if it's just mine or if it's all the other sets out there, but this is grey. Okay, well, let's have a look at it, shall we? Looks okay. Obviously, I said this is a child's toy. Obviously, comes apart, forms the arms. I'm not going to do that yet because I don't know how to do that yet. Sounds stupid being a Power Rangers fan, but I don't know. I've got to find out how to do that. And I won't do that until I get the rest of the Zords. That's when I'll do another video of me combining the Zords together for the first time ever. I mean for the first time. So yeah, it's not bad. Details are brilliant. They've got the details fantastic. The trunk moves up and down a little bit. The head comes off, obviously, because it becomes the shield. There's the handle for the shield there. And put that back in. Come on. There you go. So it goes back in there. There we are. Not bad. As I said, the head is grey and not black, as it's meant to be. But yeah, I mean, as I said, details are right. Paintwork, okay. I'm glad these are painted on and they're not stickers that we have to stick on ourselves, which you had to do for the first Power Rangers Season 1 Zords. I think they had to put the stickers on themselves. I can't remember doing that with the Tiger Zord or any of the Thunder Zords for my brother. I can't remember. It's been a while. But anyway, so there we are. There's the Mastodon. As I said, this is the first time of me owning the Power Rangers Season 1 toy version of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Not too bad. It's okay, I believe. It's alright, I think. You can take a bit of time used to change it. There we are. There is my review of the Zords, and we just have a quick look at the Power Sword. There's the Power Sword. Decent sized Power Sword, I'll admit. I don't think the Bandai one was this big. I think it's slightly smaller, and I don't think this had the gold on it on the power sword in the Bandai version. But it looks identical and the same as well on the back. But obviously, yeah, I'm not too sure about this. The inside, there's a engrave here, and I can't remember the power sword having an engrave. Sorry. So yeah, that's what I've been buying and bought myself. As I said, I would pick up another one. I'm going to Birmingham again on the 20th to pick up the comic book for the VR Troopers comic book, and I'll be picking up another Zord. They're all the same price over here. They're £20, £20.99. Most of us say £21. They did go up in price though. They were set at a certain price, and all of a sudden, in a matter of a couple of days, couple of weeks, they went up in price by about £3 or £4, I think. I think it was introductory to them, but then I went, oh, these are selling, let's put the price up. So yeah, they are sold individually. As I said, they might as well say £21, rounded up by the penny. So yeah, I mean, I'll do this for you lot if you're thinking about it. My reviews are for what you guys and what I think about them, and I do it to show you what they look like and what they can do. So there we are, guys. That is my Power Rangers lot review. I've never done a big one like this on a video before. I've only done like 2 or 3 items. So I thought, you know what, I've got quite a few things with Power Rangers. I'll do a big chunk one. And there we are, guys. My review of the old and new Power Rangers toys. I hope you like the video. If you do, smack a thumbs up. Must be appreciative. If it's your first time watching my videos, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel. As I said, I go live every weekend building my Power Rangers Megazord Season 1 kit that I get in from Fan Home Company. I'll be doing another one either Saturday or this Sunday coming, hopefully. But I might have to wait until I get the new package I've got coming in, because there's some things that I need to combine and join together with the issue that I got missing out of this set that I've had in. It's coming in this set. So I'm missing one issue that's stopping me combining a couple of things together. So there might be a bit of a break. With the live streams for about a week or two. But as soon as they're in, I'll start up again. But I will do some more reviews when I get more stuff in. I will do reviews, keep you guys informed and everything else. So yeah, if this is your first time watching my videos, thank you so much. Subscribe to the channel. Also as well, turn the bell icon on, which is down here. Also as well, share the videos, and that'll help the channel grow. Turn notification on your phone or on your PC or laptop, whatever device you're watching it on, and you will get notified of when I go live and when I put up a new review video. So guys, thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. I like doing these, and I hope you like me doing these, showing you what I've got and my reviews on them and giving my point of view, what I think of them. So guys, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next live stream or in the next review video. Come Geek guys saying bye for now, guys. See you soon.